yes, an update, guys. It looks like we have finally found a place. It looks like it because we were called today to come and pay the holding deposit of a house that we viewed. The one I told you guys, the one I couldn't make the video, that I told you guys that someone is still living, and it's very close to my son's school. Yes, that's the one. They've called us to come pay the holding deposit, and yeah, I think we've gotten a house. I think so, you know, because after the holding deposit they'll do their reference checks. Hold on, let me just place this camera properly before we move. Then they'll do their reference check. Hold on, baby. And then, you know, every other check, then they can give you an unconditional offer that you've gotten the house, you know. So we are going there now, drop my son off school, and then we're going there to pay the holding deposit. At least that way we know that we've secured the place, you know. So yeah, I think this house hunting is going to come to an end very quickly because we have seen a place. Because there's no how you pay holding deposit and still be going to view other places. Hey God, let me just. So there's no how you pay an holding deposit for a place and still be looking at other places. So I think the house hunting video has ended now for a while. Then if everything goes through the checks and everything, then you guys will get an empty apartment tour. And yeah, perfect. You know, grateful to God that we didn't have to go through so much stress before getting a house, and it's very close. Like, it's like 3 minutes walk to my son's school. I just have to, in fact, I can sleepwalk to the place. It's amazing. Like, that's what I want, that's what I need. I like the school, I like my son's school right now, and I want him to finish his primary school there. So yes, I am really glad. And it's also very close to my company, although it's not a walking distance, but there's like a bus station just opposite the place. So it's like just that perfect, you know, for days you don't want to take the car, or days my husband has taken the car to work, because we will just be using one car. We are not buying 2 cars in this country. Hell no. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the progress, you know, after everything, if we finally get the place or not. You know, I always update you guys. I never leave you guys in the dark, you know. And if everything works out, I'll give you guys tips and tricks on how to get a house. Okay, I'll give you guys tips and tricks. And I think my tips and tricks worked, and of course God's grace. But I think that I did something. You know, I told you that day that so many Nigerians came, so many people came to view the house. In fact, like 20 people bid for this house. But after I waited, the first day we went, we were like a lot in there. I stalled, I waited for everyone to leave. Then it was now only me. I made sure it was just me and my husband and the agent. I was now tendering my own case that I see my son's school, and good for us that day we just picked my son from school, so he was still wearing the school uniform. So they saw that it's true, this boy attends this school. So like, you this Saturday they were saying hi to my son, smiling with my son. I just tried to create a bond with the agent, because I'm telling you, getting a house in this country depends on the agent. The landlord does not care. They have sent the agent there to do all the work. So if the agent sees you and likes you and thinks you can pay, then you're going to get the house. So the agent, I tried to create a tiny, you know, relationship with them, and I think it worked. I think so, because she said someone someone's ready to pay the holding deposit, but she told the person to hold on, that she has to call somebody. So she had to give me a call first and ask me, are you really interested in the house? I said yes, I'm very interested. You know, she called me first to pay the holding deposit, and she didn't collect from the other person. And I believe that because we were more than 20 people that viewed this house, so obviously one of them or 2 or 3 would have put in for the house. So yeah, really excited, and I'll keep you guys updated. Okay,
December. What? I know, but I'll organise it.
I'm not using my hand.
He's just for holiday. Oh, stop. There's no need to come in here and do that to me. Speak to you soon. Yeah.
I think it's full name. Yeah.
Somebody have a look for top floor 68 College Street.
Let's see. 07.
And it's only you, that's why I have
National insurance number. Woohoo! We just applied. You guys saw when we were filling up the paperwork. We've just applied now, and so they're going to get back to us in a week, right? Maybe after doing all our checks, calling all our references, they'll get back to us if they're giving us the house or not. So it's still not final, They'll still tell us yes or no, So yeah, fingers crossed, very hopeful everything works out, okay? Right. What's new? So the prayer now, Nigerians, when they come here, they always pay 6 months, 1 year. Our prayer now, they should not go and see somebody that's ready to pay 6 months. They will just vamoose us like this. So yeah, hopefully they do their checks and everything goes through nice. And okay, so I think our bank account number is to check our credit score, because they ask for our bank details, they ask for our current landlord's details and his phone number, they ask for 2 personal references. Oh, sorry guys. They asked for, let me just hold it on my hand because it's just moving. They asked for 2 personal references. They asked for my company reference. So I put my manager's name and number there. I'll have to tell her now that I just put her name in case they call her, so she's able to respond and tell them that I work with the company, I earn money in the company, and I'll pay their rent payment will not be an issue. They also asked previous work and how much we were earning before. Put everything there. So yeah, they just ask the entire life history, the entire life details, just to rent house. They're going to know everything about you, So it's okay. Hopefully everything goes through, okay? I'll definitely let you guys know, but I'll let you guys know. See you in my next clip, guys. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Right, this morning we just dropped my son off school and we decided to check out the house. I told you that the house is just a stone throw from my son's school. They've not given us the key, but we are hoping that the house is ours. We are walking by faith and not by sight. We are walking by faith and not by sight. So we are just taking, it's been like 1 minute walk, Abby. That's our house there. My son is just very close. I'm even saying our house. That's why they never give us. So, but they've already sent out the references, and so it's looking like we will get it. So that's a good thing. I'm taking a walk down there now just to scan the area, walk around, and just feel at home. Let's feel at home a little bit. We are trying to take a walk and feel at home. Yeah, I cannot follow Jesus. I almost fell. This is my Indian sari. My colleague is Indian, so she went home beginning of this year, and she bought it for me. It's so pretty. Baby, come and do video for me. My Indian sari. You will be excited about this house. We are doing a stopwatch to see how many minutes it will take us to walk to our son's school. So it's so funny. We just came and scanned the house now. Like, this house, you belong to me. You belong to me.
The
stores around. Okay, let me show you guys the stores around. That's why we like the house. Like the store, you won't feel alone when you step out. You see people around, and okay, the stopwatch is timing us. So let's walk like normal people so that we can get the perfect timing. So because we are using stopwatch, you have to be fast. These are the stores we have just once you step out of the house, and there's a bus stop just right there. Just right there, there's a bus stop. So everything is just central, and it makes so much sense. That's why we are rooting for the house so much. So we are doing a stopwatch now to be very sure how many minutes walk, and I'm excited about it. Yeah, I can tell I'm excited this morning. I'm really happy. I don't know. I've had a good sleep. I've had a good breakfast. So yeah, it's expected for me to be just unnecessarily happy. You guys know. Hey guys, hey y'all. Let me reduce this volume. My son is playing game. So we are still waiting for the feedback from the house. This is like a continuation of the vlog from the when I told you guys that we've been called to pay a holding deposit. So we are still waiting. They sent an email 2 days ago for reference checks to like our current landlord and my work reference to my manager at work and all that. So when those references check, when all the reference checks come back clean, then we'll get the house and get the keys and move in next month. So that's the update on that, right? So Today we are going for grocery shopping. I'm taking you guys to Tesco. I just discovered that it's been a long time I took you guys on grocery shopping, and you guys really like it when I go on grocery hauls. So today we are doing like main grocery shopping for the house. We are going to Tesco to buy food, groceries. I have my list on my phone, so I'll be checking that to shop today. And secondly, we are going to the African store as well. We want to buy meat. That's where we buy all our meat from African store. Although we don't usually buy chicken from African store as much. We only usually buy turkey, beef, fish, and all those things. You guys are going to see everything. Shaki, all those things. You guys are going to see it. I tend to make egusi soup this weekend. Egusi soup or banga soup, because I want to try to make banga. It's been a while. I've only made it once in Nigeria, but I want to make it again because I've just been. Let's just go, Sha. I might end up cooking egusi and banga, or just meal prep. Today is Friday. I have the time. I'm just going to do everything I want to do. I'm off tomorrow. I'm around tomorrow as well. So if I cook some today, I'll finish the cooking tomorrow. So let's go. Let's go grocery shopping. I was excited. I am. Grocery shopping. I always enjoy grocery shopping. Always. Mommy. So let's. Hi guys. All right. Today, starting from this aisle, we're just walking through this aisle. Not like I wanted to buy anything. We're just walking down this home aisle, and then we opened up to where we got bananas. Of course, bananas was finished, like the Aldi price match bananas, as everyone. What's a rattle? So it's just this one for £1.35 that's remaining. I had to just pick one because I really like bananas, but I don't like to buy £1.35. I like to buy the £89 because it's actually the same. It's actually the same. If you look at it, the difference is not much. So I saw this 8 meringue nest. I don't know what it is. Please, if you know what it is, let me know. I like to try new things anytime I go to shop. Tell me what it is and I'll just buy it next time I go to Tesco, right? Then of course my popular tangerines. I love my tangerines, please. The Aldi price match is £99. It has always been £99 for a really long time. It's been £99 and the price has not changed. I always like to buy 2 whenever I shop. My son was saying, no, he wants to throw it inside. I should give him to throw it inside. So I had to give him that one. I like to buy mangoes as well, but the mangoes that day was just too soft. I like my mangoes very strong, so I can use knife to like cut it, but I couldn't buy any mango because they were just too soft and I don't like it. So I moved on to buy grapes. Of course, I like to buy grapes. Everyone likes grapes. Who doesn't? I bought the seedless grapes. I think grapes were £1 something. I think £1.30 or so. Yeah, at £1.30. I'm not so sure now. I'm sure you guys will see it soon. Yeah, that's the grape I finally bought. £1.80. Yes, £1.80. Club card price £1.30, and I have the Tesco club card, so of course I'll get the club card price. Then I picked up my apples. I always like picking up my apples. Now, before I told you guys I never like red apples, but trust me, I was initiated at work to try red apples and I just didn't mind. So I like to buy just 1 pack because I'm just trying to learn how to like red apples. So I picked just 1 pack of red apples and my green apples that I like, right? So of course we move on to the chicken section. I like to buy chicken thighs. Now the chicken thighs are quite expensive now. Not expensive. Expensive means, it's just way overboard, but they've added a little bit of cents on the chicken price. I won't say expensive, so I was looking for a better deal. I like to buy, there's this big one I usually buy for 30 drumsticks for about £3.30 or something. I was looking for that deal, but I didn't find it, so I had to pick up this £2.20 deal. I think I picked up 2 packs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I did. Then I went to this juice section, £1.35. I like to buy this juice a lot. I like to buy it every time I go to shop. I buy this juice. Then we move forward. I like to buy. I bought 2. Me and my son are the ones that like this juice. My mom doesn't really like it. He says it's too concentrated, but I don't care. But to me, it's not actually too concentrated. So it's not bad at all. Shopping with your toddler, it was the beginning, he was obedient. Later like this, he changed it for me. Then I picked up this yogurt. I like the yogurt as well. It has different flavors, strawberry, apricot, and all. We move on to the spice section. Now, let us take a moment to appreciate Tesco for having such a glorious spice section. I've been to Aldi. I picked up the garlic. They have oregano. They are different type of spices, like so many. Like I don't think there's a spice you look for in this life that you will not find in Tesco. I've been to Aldi. Aldi also has spices, but not this much. Tesco has range of spices, and I like that about them. So I picked up this sunflower oil, of course. It was £6. Yes, it's £6 for, I don't know now if it's 3 litre or 5 litre. I'll show you guys in the oil to be sure if it's 3 litre or 5 litre. I'm not sure. Then of course spaghetti section. I still have pasta at home. This one is 28p. It has always been 28p. It has not increased. So I just picked up 2 because I still have pasta at home, to be very honest, but I just like to pick it up anyway. Then we move to this pasta sauce. I never use pasta sauces, so I just showed you guys, people that like pasta sauces. I've never used it to cook. I like to create my own sauce from the scratch. So yes, this is the rice I buy every time I come to Tesco. This is the rice I buy. I know new people are coming to Swansea now from Nigeria for this section. So if you watch this all, you are sure of things to buy that will fit your Nigerian taste buds. So this rice is great if you want to buy a rice that's not too expensive. This rice is great. You can also buy, this is the one I usually buy, the £4.45. I think it's 4 kg if I'm not mistaken. Let me be sure now. 4 kg for £4.45. Those other ones too, they are the same price, but they just cut it down in smaller sections. This Tilda rice is always in African stores. It's a very good basmati rice, but I don't know if you've ever bought this one. Let me know if it's as good as the ones in African stores, so I'll buy it next time. Right, so we'll move on to this Indian sauces. I won't say Indian really, but I think Indians like curries and sauces a lot. But these are pasta sauces. I've told my husband that one day I'll try this thing and see how it tastes, because it might just taste good. You don't know until you try, right? So I just took a video of them. I've never used them before in my life, and I don't think I'll use them. So look at this one now. I don't know if it's just me. I don't like pot noodles. Anything that you have to just pour hot water and eat it directly, it's just too risky for me. Look at pot noodles, they are not healthy. Please, if you eat this thing, stop it. I don't think it's healthy, because why would you just pour hot water inside a pot, inside a plastic thing, and just start eating it? Cancer, like, are people not scared of cancer? Hey, I can't. So it's too processed for me. It just doesn't make any sense. So I just took a video of it. I'm like, nah, God forbid. So I picked up 2 what's it called now, 2 cans of sweet corn, because I like to cook fried rice. Fried rice is my best friend. I love fried rice a lot. I picked 2 cans of sweet corn. Mackerel. See this mackerel and sardine battle. It's me and my husband. My husband likes to buy mackerel. It's 90p per one. I like to buy sardine. It's 47p per one. Me, because as a woman, I like economy. I like to buy things that are affordable. But Baba doesn't care about the price. He rather buy that 90p and enjoy his mackerel. So we had to buy 5 mackerel and 5 sardines. That was how we settled the fight. So this oat is ready to go. All you have to do is, I think, open it and just eat it or something. I don't know, but it's ready to go. I love my oats, so I had to pick up a pack of oats. Before I used to buy Scottish oats, and it was £1.25 for Scottish oats. I'm like, what's the difference? And I later found that there's another brand called Farmers Harvest. Farmers Growth something. Let me be sure. The Growers Harvest, exactly, for 90p. Can you imagine? Like, why am I buying £1 something? So my husband has stopped eating cornflakes. He prefers this Tesco frosted flakes, so we picked that for him. My son always eats Weetabix, but we still have quite a lot. Last time I came, I bought at least 3 packs of Weetabix, so we still have. But Weetabix is a great food for your toddler. If you're coming now and you don't know anything about Weetabix, try it. Weetabix is the great one. This was 95p. It's the much more economical one. You can try Weetabix and milk for them. I always pick up honey for my son because I don't use sugar for him for his cereal. I use honey. Then we came to this island, saw white egg and brown egg. I said, what happened? Why? What is white egg? I've never tried white egg before. I'm like, let's try albino egg. So we picked 3 brown eggs and 3 white eggs. Anytime we shop like that, we like to buy 6 crates of egg. That way it lasts us for a long time. It's 10 in 1, so that's 60 eggs. That should last us for like the whole month. The whole month or like 3 weeks plus, because we eat a lot of eggs. So yeah, I saw this beautiful croissant. Not that the croissant is nice, I've not tasted it before, but the pack, I love it. I like the mustard and white color. It drew my attention. Then these towels are on sale in Tesco for £3, and they are quite big. So if you need a towel, you should go to Tesco. These ones are on sale, and this video is quite recent, so I'm sure it'll still be there. This 7-Up, anything they write 0 sugar in this country, it tastes like water and sweetener. It's disgusting. So I don't like it. Anything 0 sugar, the Coke 0 sugar, it doesn't taste like the Coke in Nigeria. Fanta 0 sugar doesn't taste like Fanta in Nigeria. Their Fanta here is different, Coke is different, 7-Up is different. So I just showed you guys that. I was looking for hot chocolate. The one I have is almost finished, the next week. So I finally settled for this Tesco hot chocolate. I saw different brands, but I settled for that. This is my son's best biscuits. Rich tea, he loves this biscuit so much, so I bought 4 packs for him. I'll show you guys my own best biscuit now very soon. I just discovered this biscuit recently. The biscuit is so nice, it is so sweet. I'll show you guys the biscuit now. Hold on a little bit. I was looking for it. I'm like, how is my own biscuit? Everybody has taken their own biscuit. My man has taken his digestive. Now it's my own turn. Yeah, this is my best biscuit. Tesco malted milk. I love this biscuit so much. It tastes really, really good. Don't mind, I've picked so many other things that you guys have not seen. So that's why you guys have to watch to the end to see the all of everything I finally bought. So I came down to the tomato section. Sorry, this video is upside down. But yeah, this one is already put together now. So 89 pence. I like to pick like 10 packs of tomato. Like when I come, I just pick 10, so it lasts me for a very long time. I pick this green, yellow and orange peppers as well for fried rice, for stir fries, for anything I want to do. I like to pick those peppers. And I pick these picnic plates for my son because the end of this week he has a picnic in school, so I picked it. But it even serves more than picnic plates because we now use it at home for him to eat chips and ketchup or any easy food. Look at my son. Oh, that's why if you come to shop with your toddler, they will pick things that no one sent them. He picks that toy, right? So it's time to these are like detergents to wash, right? I'm telling you guys, I like to buy the liquid detergents now because I just feel like they smell better and they last better. I don't know if it's just me, but this Tesco detergent, I used to buy it before for £3. Now it's £4.10. The difference is crazy. Now Surf is £5.50 for 27 capsules. I just tire. So this big one is, I think is this big one I finally settled for, £3.42. It's quite big, and I bought the smaller ones as well, £2.10. Yes, I just bought one big one and one small one, the liquid one. So I just pour it directly to the washing machine and it gives me what I want. Okay, I don't mind that at all. Then this air freshener, we put it in our passage. It smells really good once you come inside. I already have the plug, so I bought the refill and I picked up this Dettol surface spray. Yeah, so I picked up so many other things that you guys have not seen, so you guys should chill and wait for the all so you guys can see everything I bought. So we checked out and we rolled our carts to the car and gingerly packed everything in the car. This section I only leave for my husband. I just go into the car and sit down. It's the one that will pack it.
I know I'm late to the party, but you see these chips, I don't like salted anything at all. But you see these chips, it's so nice, and it's my son that introduced it to me. We went to Tesco last week or 2 weeks ago. He just picked the chips and he was shouting that he wants to eat it. What is that?
No.
Oh, you didn't wait for the zebra crossing. Bele. So the chips, he just ate it. I just thought that my son is addicted to the chips. Any small thing, tell me to buy these chips for him. I just said, let me try it today. I bought the big pack at Tesco, £1.95. Very big. It has so many inside. And I'm just tasting it now, and it's amazing. It's so nice. It's salted, but lightly salted. It's really good. And some of them I already know the chips, but it's really, really, really good. I like. I wish it was sugar though. I like anything sugar.
I like salt too much here.
Salt. Let's go. So we're not going to the African store again because my son is kicking off already. Normally we don't go grocery shopping with him, like you guys know, but today that we had to go with him, he's already crying unnecessarily, and I can't handle it, you know. So we're not going to go home now. I cannot make a good say again or banga because everything is the African store. But I'll go and make something with everything we bought. I thought that there'll be something there that I can put together, maybe fried rice or something. I'll just make fried rice again. That's it. And chicken wings. And that's it for today. Okay, so we are home now, guys. Let's quickly do the haul so I can get cooking, okay? Let's be quick. I'll start with this cone ice cream. Now, I didn't know about this ice cream until, you know, I started taking this ice cream at work. You know, it was always in the freezer at work. I'm like, oh, this ice cream is so nice. It has like, it's a cone. It is so nice. And this is the best flavor. This is not, I don't know why my husband bought this flavor. My husband, I told him buy only strawberry. He went to buy this one. But anyhow, it's the one that will take this one. You should not touch this one because this one is the best one. This is strawberry. It's 4 in it. It's really, really good. You guys can check Tesco. If you're in Swansea, go to the aisle where there's chips. You just see it. You just see so many ice cream. Where there's Magnum ice cream, you should see this one there. So that's these 2 ice creams first. I don't know how much I bought them, but it's not really expensive, trust me. I'm just gonna put this in the freezer quickly so that it will not defrost. Okay, that is sorted. I picked up this Dettol. I'm sure you guys have seen it in the haul. It's a surface spray. I picked it up just for normal cleaning around the house. Next thing I picked up is sunflower oil. I used to buy the vegetable oil before because I was trying to be cheap, to buy cheap things. No, like the vegetable oil was more affordable. This one now is £6. Vegetable oil is I think £5 or £4.80 or something. So that £1 something, I'm like, vegetable oil. But I've read that sunflower oil is healthier than vegetable oil, so I just decided to start picking sunflower oil. As you guys can see, we still have one from that we've not even finished using from the last grocery haul. I bought 2 from the last grocery haul, and we still have a full one. So this one, oh my god. I just peeled my oil, guys. You guys are going to pay me. Nah, YouTube does not pay me enough for this. What is this? Let's continue. When I'm done, I'll clean it. Don't let me let that one stop my video. God, let me just use a cloth to hold it because the oil is coming back. Let me just hold it like that. I'll sort it out when I'm done. Right, so this is sunflower oil, £6. This one I showed you guys, I think £1.30 or so, I'm not sure, but it's a really big juice. How many liters is this now? 2 liters, as you guys can see. 2 liters. I like the taste, it's not bad at all, so I usually buy the 2. And what I did was, because we always drink from tap water here, everyone here drinks tap water. Only a very few people buy bottled water, but their water here, especially in Wales, their water is very pure. You can drink from the tap. So when I finish the juice, I usually pour water in this keg. So it's like, so I put it in the freezer. Although the water that comes out from the tap is actually cold because it's a cold country, mind. But you know, it might not just be as freezing as. So I usually recycle it and put water inside when I'm done. But I usually just leave 2. So the other ones I have now, I'll trash them and use these 2 new ones. So I always change them as we buy new juices. So of course, milk. I like to buy the full fat, the old fat one, because I don't know how I'll be drinking skimmed milk. I need to add more flesh. You say I should be drinking skimmed milk. So I don't buy the green one is for like people that don't want fat, but this blue one is for people that don't mind. So this has 3.7% fat, which I don't mind. It's not so much, you know. That is that. Yeah, I bought this air freshener. I showed you guys already. I have the dispensing whatever, the one you plug to the wall. I already have it
in my house. So this is like the refill. So I just plug this in. It smells really good in the house. Once you step into my house, you smell it and it smells really, really good. See, it's not even full. I don't understand. Let's move on. Next in line is this, okay? My brooch from the first day. If you've been watching me, watching all my grocery hauls, you know that I have this brooch has a special place in my heart. So I love it, and my son loves it as well. It's because of the butter, the milk is very, very rich. So these two, I picked it up. This one is the sliced, it's the same thing, but this is the sliced bread of it. This is sliced, that is normal ones. Okay. Now I picked up these oats, porridge oats as well. I love oats, by the way. I love my oats. And tomatoes. Anytime I go, I always buy 10 tomatoes. This pack 10. It lasts me for a long time for stew, jollof, fried, whatever. I still have quite a bit in the freezer, but I still picked 10. So that's okay. Then I picked this pepper. I like to use the pepper to cook fried rice. This different pepper, the orange, they are all sweet. He said sweet peppers. Okay, let me tell you a story. I called Pepe at work. I was talking to somebody about something. I was talking about how Nigerians like eating spicy food, like peppery food. So I just mentioned Pepe. My colleague looked at me like this and she laughed. I said, what happened? She said, it's not Pepe, it's pepper. I'm like, oh, pepper? So he said, what is Pepe? It's pepper, but she didn't mean it like in a bad way. She's my very good friend. We like each other a lot. And she was like, Mofe, it's not Pepe, it's pepper. I'm like, oh, pepper. So I bought these 3 pepper. We are in the UK, we have to behave like in it. So I bought 3 pepper and this as well, the green one for the fried rice and all that. This would last us a while. Like I showed you guys already. These eggs, you're only allowed to buy 3 per person. So what we did, because I don't like going to grocery haul every time, let me just go once a month and move on with my life. So these eggs now, I don't know what these white eggs, I don't know if you know the difference between these white eggs and the brown eggs. Please let me, oh shoot, baby, I'm calling in because we bought 3 threes separately because you're only allowed to buy 3 eggs. So the one I bought separately is still in the car. I remember I put it at the back seat of the car. We didn't bring it upstairs. So I'm calling him to go and bring the last one. I hope he goes because he was telling me I'm tired. I'll beg him because he's tired. He carried all this load inside. So yes, we bought 6 eggs. So it's 10 in one. It lasts us for like the whole month. Once you put it in the freezer and it's cool, there's no problem at all. We just saw this white egg and we thought to try. I don't know what the egg is about. I don't know why it's color white, but we just said aesthetics. So we picked 3 white eggs and 3 brown eggs. That's good. So we don't know what the white egg is though. We just bought it like that. But egg is egg at least. So we bought our normal cookies where we just munch on when we're watching TV or something. This is my own best cookies here. I just discovered these cookies. Buy these cookies. You will not regret it. It's so nice. Tesco malted milk. It is so nice. So that's the mini. So my husband likes shortbread. Yeah, he's a fan of that. And he likes digestives. I ate digestives. I ate shortbread. Me and my husband, we are like this. We are different people. I don't know how we have managed to stay married and stay in love all these years. Because we are totally different people. We are very different. Okay, so cinnamon for my puff or my pancakes or anything I want to, for anything I want to fry, maybe for buns, anything, I like to use cinnamon. You can use cinnamon or nutmeg. So yeah, cinnamon, I picked that up. Then mackerel, I prefer sardine because of the price. Sardine is like £47. This one is 47 pence per one. This one is 90 pence per one. The mackerel, but my husband likes mackerel, so he packed the mackerel. Me, I took 5 sardines, he took 5 mackerel. You'll be alright. Women, we are economical. We like to think that hey, I'll not spend. Instead of buying for £10, you see the same fish that is inside. My husband will say no, it's mackerel he likes. That mackerel is fresher. So yeah, that's that. I like to pick up these oven baked chips.
from Tesco because it is fat. I don't like those tiny chips. It doesn't feel like potato in my mouth. But this one now, by the time I just grill it or I air fry it, by the time you eat it, it's full. It tastes like potato. So look for this if you are, anywhere in the UK. I don't know. Buy the oven baked chips. I'll put this in the fridge now so it doesn't. So it's staying fresh. Then of course carrots for so many things. Carrots, that. Of course, spaghetti. We still have a bit, but I don't know. These days we've just been tired of spaghetti. I picked up basil as well. Basil is like my main thing. Like you guys know, I like to make basil rice, basil fried rice, basil jollof rice. So yeah, I like the herb a lot. I like it a lot. I might even use it today to make fried rice because that's what I'm resorting to. No more. I didn't go to the African store again like I promised you guys. I'll go another day because today was already my son was just screaming in the car for no reason, so we just said nah. We can't do anything extra right now, or else but will just cry. I'll frustrate the whole outing. Okay, next thing we have on the agenda is this bag. Okay, I'm trying to clear this place so that we can have space to put all these things. All right. Okay, there we go. Tiny. Right, so I picked up this plate. I'm sure you guys saw it in the vlog. It's £4 for £2 something. It's plastic. Let me even see if it's plastic. Because I'm like, is it reusable? Yeah, wow, it's actually thick plastic. Oh. And plastic is quite thick for my son to eat. And it's big. I can put anything for him on top and it's nice. It has to blue, pink, yellow, and orange. Even me as an adult, I can use it. Or maybe not hot things because I don't think it's safe for hot things. I don't like to use hot things on plastic plates. So I don't know, I'll figure out what to use it for, but it's nice. Okay, that's it. Then we picked up this one. My husband said he prefers this frosted. He used to take this, he takes this cornflakes, but he said he prefers this frosted flakes. It's different from cornflakes. Now it's a bit, but we picked it up at Tesco. Grapes, of course. I love my grapes. Red grapes. Tesco. Of course, this is my son's best biscuits. This rich tea. Can use to carry my son in it. I'm just giving you this thing now. Yeah, this ice cream. Corner ice cream. It's really nice. It has strawberry. It has apricots. Peach, strawberry and apricot. It's really nice. And it's 6 inside. So we'll take it once in a while, Then drumsticks, we picked it up at Tesco. Okay, yeah, drumsticks. Then I picked this air freshener up for the toilets and the bathroom. Okay. Sweet corn for fried rice. Whatever we make. I love fried rice. By now you know I'm a fan of fried rice. I like my apples. These ones. I bought, of course, my tangerines as well. I love them a lot. So I picked 2 of that. Okay, let me be quick. Right, my son's honey, because we use honey for all his cereal. He doesn't use sugar, he uses honey. Then the rice, the 4 kg rice, like I showed you guys. But this Tesco rice is actually really good. You guys can buy it, but you can buy cedar rice, the basmati rice from African store. I think that one is £21, but it's big actually. It's actually very big. You can buy that. Then my dishwashing liquid, this is still the best. See all this Tesco and everything, this Fairy is the best. And I think they had 50% discount because this one was this is the smaller one for £2. Yes. I thought it was 50% discount. I was wondering why is it £2. And I also saw the one I was in before that one is bigger, so that means that's the small one for £2. That one is £4. So see the tomato and everything you guys have seen before. And I picked up this big box like I showed you in the car for my son. This chips. I'm plugging you now. Go and buy it. It's really nice. Especially that flavor. It has so many flavors, but I think this one is really nice. The other flavors, there are onions and all those things. I don't think I would like them. What is this? What's C now? My son. He's just picking things that are not necessary. Once he just pass and likes the color, he will just pick it. I did not pick this thing now. and they have scanned it and I've paid for it now. Let me even check how much it is. Because if it's expensive, I'll just be very angry. Look at now, mug shot, Chinese style chow mein noodles. You know, really, but where did he get this from? I'll throw this name because I don't even eat all this ready to eat noodles. I don't. It's not LD. I showed you guys in the vlog the cup noodles. They are not LD. I've thrown it in the bin. It's annoying. So I picked hot chocolate because the one I used to use before was Nesquik. I'm sure if you watch my vlog well, you know that I use Nesquik. Let me show you the one. This is the one I used to use before, Nesquik, and it's finished now. I bought this thing when I came since September. This is how many months now, and it just finished. So because it's only me that takes, my mom doesn't like it. So I'm the only one that takes the tea. So I bought this hot chocolate from Tesco, right? What is it? Okay. Banana. I don't know. My son used to like bananas a lot, and all of a sudden, he just stopped liking it. His choice. Right. So I picked up this this liquid to wash clothes. Like I told you guys in the car, the capsules are extremely expensive for no reason. So I bought the liquid one. That's what we bought the last time as well, and it lasted a long time. And the fragrance is really great, really great on your clothes. Before you even put perfume on your clothes already smells good. So I picked one. I picked two of it. I can't find the second one. I'll look for it. Maybe it's in here. Apples again because I'm an apple girl. There's salt. Right, cooking salt. So else did we buy? Onions. We picked onions from there as well. Let's just drop it on the cook because there's no space again. Still the cookies. Yes, this is like my best. This is the best deal you can find in Tesco right now. This Booker's Choice chicken portions. Like it's a lot inside, a lot of chicken, and it's really affordable compared to these ones. These ones that you buy in packs, these ones are more expensive than these ones. So one thing about Tesco is that it depends on the company. Now this one is by Tesco itself. This one is by Butcher's Choice. Really, like it's a lot inside. It will last for a long time, longer time than this. Okay. So if you go to Tesco, look for this in the aisle where you find chips. That chips I showed you guys earlier. That same aisle, you will find this Butcher's Choice. Okay, look out for it whenever you go to Tesco. Somebody that day, the day I discovered it, one woman was checking it out on the till. I saw it was a lot. I asked her, where did she pick it from? She said there. I said, how much? When she told me £2 something, I said, what? And I had to return those ones and pick this one. So yes, that was the day I also got plum. So this is chicken wings. I like my chicken wings a lot. So that's also from there. Can you see how plenty it is? So you guys should check them out. So in Swansea, if you're in the UK, right? Apple as well. Okay, I bought another one for the just to support it because I'm not going back to Tesco to buy any grocery till like ending of August or middle, not even beginning, middle of August, almost 20 something of August. That's when I'm going back to that Tesco. So I had to buy extra just because we wash clothes a lot, just in case. Then my garlic granules. I love my garlic. Okay, I think that is all. But something is missing. The garlic granules, I picked 2. I can only find 1. Some things I can't find 2 that I picked. This one now too, I picked 2. I think there's still another extra bag downstairs, so I have to go and check again. But that's it for now, guys. That's all we got. I'll show you how much we spent in total. You guys already saw this in the car, but I'll just show you again. We spent £114.65, and the club card gave us £2 discount, so it came down to £112. Okay, so this is all we got at Tesco for this month as a family of 3. Trust me, it will last a long time. We will not finish all these things. We don't eat as much like that, you know, and we have not gone to African store yet. So if we add African store to this, we will not spend more than £50 in African store. We don't buy a lot of things in African store. So like in a month now, this month now, we've spent, well, let's say roughly £160 on food and groceries, which I don't think is bad. Before, it was around the first grocery haul I did, I said £100 should be enough for you, but then things were a lot less cheaper, and we had not discovered a lot of things that we'd like. Look at the ice cream now, we just discovered it. So many things here, we just discovered them. So we like to buy them when we go grocery shopping. So they've increased the price of grocery shopping. So if you're just coming to Swansea or you're coming to the UK, if you're a family of 3, family of 2, at least if you're a family of 3 like my family, you have an idea of how much you spend every month to shop, okay? Like say £100 on Tesco or any foreign store. Then African store, it depends on how much you eat swallow. We don't eat swallow a lot in my house. The only thing I buy in African store is meat, fish, shaki, plantain. Just we don't eat too much swallow. I'm the only one who eats swallow in this house. That's why our African store budget is very, very low. So I'm sure you enjoyed this video up until this moment. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, ask any questions you have. Subscribe, guys. It's free to subscribe. You guys, I have over 80,000 views on all my videos, and you guys subscribe so you know anytime I post a new video. I don't only just do grocery hauls, I do so many videos, lifestyle content here in the UK. We are currently house hunting, so many life updates coming, so many fun videos coming that you guys are going to enjoy. So like, subscribe, and of course turn on your post notification so you always know when I post a new video. And I'm gonna see you in my next video.